Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 1st of June, we are going to be watching Atonement from 2007, directed by Joe Wright and starring Keira Knightley. So to be completely honest, the only thing I really know about this movie is recognizing the poster when I saw it for this project. I'm aware of a great portion of the people that are involved in the cast, but other than that, until this project, I have not seen this movie. And like I said at the start, not only does this movie star Keira Knightley, but it also stars James McAvoy, Saoirse Ronan, Romola Garai, Vanessa Redgrave, Juno Temple, and Benedict Cumberbatch. So this very English set drama follows the lives of young lovers Cecilia Tallias and Robbie Turner, who are Keira Knightley and James McAvoy, only to have the couple torn apart by a lie constructed by Celia's jealous younger sister of Brony, whose younger version is played by Saoirse Ronan, and how all three of them have to deal with the consequences. The hardest hit from this is Robbie, who gets actually, as a result, imprisoned, but hope for the two lovers to reunite their paths cross during World War II. Now, the way that they tell this story is an interesting way. At the very beginning, we deal with a younger version of the sister and how she interacts with the world. We then get to see the perspective of what her vision is, because as soon as she sees something, we then jump back slightly in time to actually see how the sequence actually played out and where she comes into the situation. The timeline, as we follow them well past Robbie himself is given a choice of either staying in prison or joining up with the army because of the low ranks of the British armed forces. So he does that. He gets separated from his platoon and ends up meeting up with a couple of other guys that just survived. But we jump back and forth in the timeline, so it's kind of hard until we get to the very end to figure out where all the storyline leads. And again, it's a little confusing until you see the whole picture. One of the other things that this movie does have, though, is like one of my favorite tropes, which is an uncut scene, a oneer, as you would. This one has probably one of the really coolest ones that I've seen in a very, very long time. This is like a 5-minute full-length shot where Robbie and the other two soldiers that are with him as they come onto the beach where sailors have ended up finding themselves shipwrecked on because they don't have the support right now. And the camera follows these three people as they wander through the grouping of these people just scattered across this beach. And it's kind of cool because the camera follows them. The characters come in and out of frame. Sometimes we look away and come back, and we follow like each of the three different ones. Cameras moving all the way around. And as the camera keeps moving back, you can see the background of the places where they've just been. And when we come up to the end of like this practically almost 5-minute shot, we then look out onto the sequence and we can trace the trail from the way past distance where these three characters have wandered their way all the way up to get to this point. It's just a fantastic shot. Now again, big fan of James McAvoy and Keira Knightley. They do fantastic work together. This is a very dramatic movie. And sadly, unfortunately, it does not work out for these two lovers, whereas Robbie himself comes to die on June 1st, 1940 at Dunkirk itself, which is about an hour and 49 minutes into this 2-hour and 3-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards for that season, it actually ended up winning for Best Original Score and was also nominated for Best Art Direction, Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best Picture, Best Actress in a Supporting Role, and Best Adapted Screenplay. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off to the future to see what we're going to be watching for tomorrow, and that's going to be for June 2nd, and that is going to be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid from 1969. So until next time, go see a movie.